Most people don't realize what trading actually costs until they're already deep into it. At the beginning, it looks simple. Learn a skill, practice it, improve over time. That's how most things in life work. Trading doesn't, and that difference catches people off guard. Trading doesn't usually take things from you in one obvious moment. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't crash everything at once. It takes things slowly. You notice it when something feels off, but you can't point to why. It starts by taking your certainty. You used to feel confident making decisions. Now every choice feels heavier. You hesitate more. You second guess more. Not because you're worse, but because you're more aware of how uncertain everything really is. Most people enter trading believing effort leads to progress. Study more. Watch more charts. Put in more hours. They expect improvement to show up on a timeline. Trading breaks that expectation early. You can do things correctly and still get nothing back for long stretches. Flat months, drawdowns, periods where it feels like you're going backwards. That messes with your head. It makes you question whether you're missing something or whether the problem is you. Another thing trading takes is mental space. Even when you're not trading, it stays with you. You replay losses. You think about what you could have done differently. You wonder if you missed something. You're physically present in life, but mentally still in the charts. That kind of attention drain isn't obvious, but it adds up. Trading also takes your sense of progress. In most areas of life, effort feels rewarding. You can see improvement. Trading doesn't always give you that feedback. And when effort stops feeling meaningful, frustration shows up. That's when confidence starts slipping. Not confidence in trading, confidence in yourself. A lot of traders say the hardest part wasn't losing money. It was losing trust in their own judgment. When you stop trusting yourself, every decision becomes exhausting. You look for confirmation everywhere. You hesitate even on things you understand. Trading stops being challenging and starts being draining. Then there's ego. Not in a motivational way, in a quiet, uncomfortable way. Trading exposes mistakes you already know better than to make. You break rules you promised you'd follow. You repeat behaviors you said you were done with. And there's no one else to blame. That confrontation with yourself is heavier than most people expect. At some point, something clicks. You realize trading isn't teaching you about the market as much as it's teaching you about you, your patience, your reactions, your need for control. That realization isn't pleasant, but it's honest. Another cost people don't talk about is emotional energy. Even calm sessions require regulation, waiting, staying disciplined, accepting uncertainty. That kind of control is tiring. That's why traders feel mentally exhausted even when nothing dramatic happens. Trading also takes away illusions. The illusion that intelligence guarantees success. The illusion that confidence equals control. The illusion that results arrive when you feel ready. When those illusions disappear, people reach a crossroads. Some leave. Others stay. Not because it feels good, but because they understand what's actually being asked of them. One of the hardest shifts in trading is learning to act without reassurance. In most of life, effort gives feedback. Trading doesn't. You have to place trades without knowing if you're right. You have to follow rules without immediate reward. That's uncomfortable. Most people don't quit because they lose money. They quit because they run out of patience with uncertainty. Another thing trading takes is urgency. At first, you want results now. Over time, you realize trading doesn't operate on your schedule. The moment you stop asking when it will work, pressure lifts. And with less pressure, mistakes reduce. Trading also challenges your tolerance for boredom. Repetition, sameness, waiting without stimulation. Many traders abandon working approaches not because they stopped working, but because they stopped being interesting. Trading doesn't reward entertainment. It rewards consistency. Eventually, trading takes something else. Fantasy. The idea that it will save you. That success will feel dramatic. That wins will feel validating. What's left is reality, process, repetition, Long-term commitment. That's where most people leave. But if you stay long enough, something changes. Not in the market, in you. Trading stops feeling personal. Wins don't inflate you. Losses don't crush you. You execute, you review, you move on. Neutrality replaces emotional attachment. And that neutrality is not burnout. It's stability. Once trading stops attacking your identity, it loses its power over your behavior. You don't need wins to feel okay. You don't fear losses the same way. Execution sharpens. Eventually, trading gives things back. Not excitement, not certainty, but something better. Self-respect. The quiet kind that comes from doing what you said you would do, even when no one is watching. It also gives back time. When you stop forcing trades, trading stops consuming your mind. Life expands again. Ironically, trading improves when it takes up less of your life. The final thing trading gives back is perspective. You realize most of the pain didn't come from the market. It came from expectations, timelines, comparisons, ego. Once those fall away, trading becomes manageable, not easy. Manageable. Trading takes everything that isn't aligned. Impatience, ego, illusions, shortcuts. And if you stay long enough, it gives back control. Not over the market, but over yourself. That's when trading stops feeling like a threat and starts feeling like a process you can operate calmly, deliberately, and without drama.